Alright, it's Roger with iGadgetGeek, and I have another accessory review today. This time it is brought to you by XtruCase. Now, if you're familiar with XtruCase, I have reviewed some of their cases for the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, but this here is for the Samsung Galaxy S3. As you can see, I have my AT&T Samsung Galaxy S3, but this will fit all versions of the Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, this does retail for $79 on XtruCase.com. It is basically a nice aluminum style bumper case with some nice protection for the back camera lens. So let's go ahead and pull this on out of the packaging and we'll see what all it comes with. Pretty much the same packaging we've seen on some of the other cases from XtruCase. So we'll go ahead and set all this to the side. Now basically it's just a two-piece case. Now, as you can see, they sent me kind of the matte silver color. It has their nice XtruCase logo right here on the bottom. It's basically two pieces. You have a front and back aluminum housing. Now, this is available in a variety of different colors at their website. And here you have some nice kind of a foam material here to give you some isolation and protection on your S3 while it's in the case. It's pretty straightforward installation. You just want to take your S3, as you see here is my S3. You just want to place it right down inside of there, and those little rubber feet kind of hold it in place. So there at all four corners, the aluminum itself is not actually resting on the phone, it's those rubber feet. Once you have your phone set down in there, you want to take your front part of the bumper. As you can see, it has these little locking mechanisms on all, there's four of them here, one on the top and then two at the bottom. You basically want to place that in the channel, and once you have all those lined up, you just want to press up on that little front piece and it kind of locks into place. So you have this front bezel kind of locks into the back bezel. So let's go ahead and take a look around. Now here you have a nice large cutout here for your sleep wake button, and I have not had any problems getting my finger in there accessing that sleep and wake. It's still real easy to get your finger in there to access that. Now on the very top you have two separate cutouts, one for your secondary mic, your 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left hand side you have a nice elongated cutout here for your volume rocker. There again, no problems accessing that, because if you can see the way it is actually beveled here on the side, no problems whatsoever. On the very bottom, nice large oval cutout here for your sync and charge port and your main microphone. No problems getting access there to sync or charge. Now on the very front you actually have this piece of aluminum that actually sits all the way around on the bezel, and on the very back was where they've incorporated that protection for your back camera lens. As most people know, if you have an S3, that lens actually protrudes out from the rest of the case. So with this particular style, if you set it on the back or on the front, you have a lay on the lip to protect the front glass, and you have that beveled edge all the way around here and the piece around the camera lens to protect the back of the phone. Now I did not notice any major degradation in my signal. Now if you live in an area where you barely have cell phone signal, this probably would not be the case for you. You will lose a little bit of signal. I noticed normally at my house, as you can see here, I'll go ahead and zoom in. Let me get it to focus in. As you can see, I have 2 bars. I normally have anywhere from 2 to 4 bars, and it does fluctuate. So all in all, where I live, I have good signal, so it's not too much of a noticeable issue on your cellular signal. But if you live in an area where you barely have service, this case may not be for you. You may notice an issue. So that has been my review of the XtruCase for the Samsung Galaxy S3, and this has been Roger with iGadgetGeek.